Ladies and gents, are you ready for the final of Growsmart 2013? Let's do this. Team number 1, you will have 30 seconds to think about the word, and that word is contagious.
CONTAGIOUS.
Team number 3, your word is meticulous. Meticulous.
Meticulous. METICULOUS. Meticulous.
Yes. Team number 4, your word is compulsory. Compulsory.
Compulsory. COMPULSORY.
Team number 5, your word is dissimilar. Dissimilar.
DISSIMILAR.
Yes. Point for spelling, the definition.
When something is not the same.
Yes. And then used in a sentence.
They are identical twins, but they are so dissimilar they don't even eat the same food.
Yes, and a point for using it in a sentence. Not the same, not similar. Big round of applause to the 5 schools. Let's have a look at the scoreboards. After round 2, team number 1, you're on 6 points. Team number 2, you're on 6 points. Team number 3, you're on 4 points. Team number 4, you're on 6 points. And team number 5, you're on 4 points. Going into the third and final word for these 5 teams. Scorers, you're ready. Judges, you're ready. Team number 1, your last word. Perseverance. Perseverance.
PERSEVERANCE.
Question, word, next word for team number 2. Your word is abbreviation. Abbreviation.
Abbreviation. ABBREVION. Abbreviation.
A big round of applause for all 5 teams, please. This is it, the final round of Growsmart 2013, the buzzer round. Recommendation.
RECOMMENDATION.
INCOHERENTLY. A noun.
EXTERMINATE.
Verb.
PHARMACIST.
HALLUCINATION. Hallucination.
Yes! Oh! Wow, what a buzzer round. Huge round of applause. All 5 teams. So the moment is upon us. Who will be crowned Growsmart champions for 2013? Swanswick Primary!
Years later, and this is how we had the final. Oh my word, words fail me. I have no idea how these kids learn these words, are so competitive, get to this level, that it is just absolutely incredible.
I think it's such an amazing project that we've been involved with now for the last 4 odd years. Seeing all the children and their families and the support and the teamwork that everybody's participating in here. what it means, I guess, as well for these children and the ability to aspire to win these prizes and what it could mean for them and their own education, as well as for the school. You know, the prizes are pretty substantial, and it's very, very emotional to be part of something this special.
Firstly, I see excitement in the eyes of the kids. Wowing factor is the parents and the support behind the vibe, but at the same time, the anxiety gets into the kids, the nerves start kicking in when the pressure starts mounting. So to me, it was like inspirational from the start to the finish.
Look, education is much more than just education. It's the key that will unlock economic growth in South Africa, and all business will benefit at the end of the day. So I think it's important that it's the first stepping stone to really change that as what is needed in South Africa when it comes to education.
Our hope is really that every single learner that gets touched by Growsmart actually it acts as a catalyst for a different path in their life, and a path that is more positive and a path that will contribute to South Africa.
As a company, we want to have good staff, we want to have competent staff, and the breeding ground for good staff, competent staff for any company lies in education. If you look at what Growsmart is really trying to do, the building blocks of education in terms of literacy and comprehension, that's really the heart of what sound education is built on. If you can read and write and you can comprehend and understand, I can teach you anything.
What this does is that it's a stepping stone for the youth to understand how they can change their own futures, and that is to become literate. There's no question about the fact that the more literate people are, the more successful they are. And we really wish as a company that that would be the message that would go out from today, and that is, you have your future in your hands, and if you read and if you become literate, then you can change your own future.
The prizes have grown substantially this year. So what we usually have is we've got a first, second and third prize, which is quite substantial for the schools. However, we've brought along new partners this year. SAILI is an NGO that offers scholarships for high schools in a surrounding area. Obviously, they have certain criteria that needs to be met. So what we have done is we have been able to offer that to most of the learners here today. And in addition to that, what SAILI has done is they've offered it to the grade 6 learners who are top in maths. So 5% of every school also gets to apply, as well as all the grade 6 learners who participated today. So that's just one of the scholarships we have. What we then did is we took it to the next step. So for the 15 finalists who went through, they have a bonus because they get to have a SAILI application as well as a Crystal House application.
The overall emotion is just so overwhelming at the end, because in essence what we're doing here is also giving opportunities and exposure to kids that potentially would not have gotten those opportunities. They come from various different backgrounds with a lot of struggle, and some of the communities that they come from are in dire straits. So these opportunities is definitely something that's quite, on a personal level, something that's emotional, because as a parent I try and give the best to my kids, and I know that the kids out here might not have that. So it's definitely all joy at the end. It's all joy.